pagkalunod po ay hindi na bago tuwing tag-init dahil ang mga tao ay nagbabakasyon, mahilig magbakasyon sa mga beaches at mga resort. Ayon nga po sa Philippine National Police o PNP, 59 tama ba, na kaso ng pagkalunod sa bansa ang naitala simula March 29 hanggang April 5 po ngayong taon. At noon lang pong April 15, 3 menor de edad sa barangay San Ramon, Siruma, Camarines Sur ang naging biktima ng nakakatakot na pagkalunod. Ang magkakaklase na sina Sean, 15 years old, at Dina, 16 years old, ang nasawi matapos tangayin ng malakas na alon habang naliligo sa dagat sa nasabing lugar. Habang ang isa nilang kasama na si Axel, 14 years old, na kapatid po ni Sean, ay nakaligtas at kasalukuyang nasa maayos ng kondisyon. Mga kasama po nating muli ngayong ang Medical and Safety Officer para ipaliwanag sa atin ang dahilan ng pagkalunod at kung paano po tayo makaliligtas sa panganib na dulot nito. Mga agarang aksyon po na dapat gawin kapag may nakitang nalulunod. Kaya good morning po muli and welcome back, Sir June Tolentino.
Hello po.
Good morning again. Good morning.
Ito po
And
si
good
Jazz.
morning po sa ating mga kadas. Gandang umaga po sa inyo lahat.
Sir June, bakit nga po ba nalulunod ang isang tao? Syempre this is an activity na willingly pinasok nila. 'Di ba? Wala naman pong gustong mapanganib o wala
Exactly,
namang
yeah.
gustong mapunta sa masama. Pero how does this happen? Do they take on more than they thought they could handle? Ganun po ba nangyayari?
Well, the physiological aspect of drowning is, of course, yung pumasok yung tubig dun sa baga. Remember the last time na
Yes.
I explained about, paano nagkakaroon na asphyxiation?
Oo,
There
yun.
is the wrong...
Pagbilaukan naman
Yes,
yun.
there's a wrong hole na pinasukan ng tubig. So instead of the diaphragm, your esophagus, napupunta siya dun sa lungs. So the person tried naman this time na to gasp more oxygen because we need the oxygen really to survive, no? So once na napuno na ng tubig yung ating baga, so asphyxiated na yung tao. Nahihirapan na siyang huminga until such time na mapuno ang kanyang lungs, nagkakaroon siya ng pulmonary arrest.
Okay.
Okay.
Kanino po madalas nangyayari ang mga pagkalunod?
Okay, there are two age group. One is the 1st to 4 years of life. Dahil sila yung mga malilikot, they keep on running around. Kailangan pa sila ng close supervision. So sila din yung nadudulas, mostly na nagkakaroon ng accidents. And then the other group is, of course, the teenagers or the young adults. na
Bakit
tinatawag.
naman sila? Shouldn't they be more...
Kasi sila yung mga overconfident na tao.
confidence naman.
Kaya, di ba?
Nangyayari.
Sila yung mahilig dun sa mga tinatawag nating mapaglaro. Di ba? Yung sila yung mga aggressive dun sa...
Risk-takers.
Risk-takers, di ba?
Tapos, and then they realize that it was too much pala to handle.
Exactly. Ang taas ng energy nila eh.
Oo.
They want to dive anywhere. Kung ano yung ginawa ng isa, dapat gawin din ng isa.
True.
And there's peer pressure within them.
Si Jasmine po ay merong experience being a lifeguard. Where were
Yes.
where did you work? Sa pool ba or sa beach?
Sa pool, mahirap talaga if nasa beach.
Oo.
Because that environment is really unpredictable.
Oo nga.
So,
Sometimes parang kalmado yung tubig, tapos biglang magiging wild. Or sometimes it looks like you can handle it from the
Yes.
ground, from dry land. Tapos pagsabak mong ganun, bigla na lang hindi mo pala kaya, may undertow pa.
yeah. Even with me, even though I grew up loving to swim, I grew up as a competitive swimmer, sometimes when nasa beach ako, even ako hindi kaya yung waves because it's really unpredictable.
Okay.
So, mahirap talaga.
So, ano po ba ang mga dapat alamin or paghandaan para makaiwas tayo sa pagkalunod?
Okay. Sa ganitong klase ng mga events or gathering na ginagawa ng family, especially summer, No? Hindi lang pagkain ang dapat nila pine-prepare. Of course, they have to prepare themselves. If they feel like, meron silang mga medical conditions that somehow may trigger or may contribute dun sa pagkaka-drown, like yung iba hypertensive. So they really have to consider that also as a factor.
Yes.
So again, ang preparation natin, kung meron tayong kasamang mga kids, we have to secure them with, life-saving, yes, exactly. Yung mga life vests, mga floaters
floaters,
natin.
oo.
And yan
What
ang
do you
una
call that
natin.
orange thing? Di ba parang floater din yun?
Yeah, parang
It's a buoy. It's a kind of buoy na once
It's a buoy, tapos
you just throw it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But there's a specific way to throw it. You don't actually really
Throw it.
toss it.
Yes.
How do you do it?
Kasi may yung kasama niya is a rope, di ba?
Yeah.
So the rope must be like naka-encircle siya. So once you throw it freely, kasi sometimes entangled yung rope eh. Pag itinapon mo, kapos. Kinakapos yung buoy na yun to reach the victim.
The other end of the rope should be where?
Yeah, the other should be secured sa'yo or
Secure dun
naka-anchor.
sa magre-rescue.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so Jazz, sa mga taong nalulunod, ano ba ang kailangan nilang gawin para hindi sila tuluyang mapahamak? I saw some videos on Instagram and it looked like it was legit because this guy na nag-post, isa siyang water polo athlete.
Ooh.
Kaya panoorin natin yung mga sinasuggest niya. Kasi even if you don't know how to swim, apparently, if you do these things and don't panic, you can save your own life. Kaya panoorin natin,
Yeah.
ito siya, si Aljon Salonga. So sabi niya, don't panic, just put your arms on the side and then kick with
Kick
your
your
legs.
legs.
And
Sure.
automatically,
That's the right way of treading. Yeah.
you'll go up na to the surface of the water.
Yes.
Yes.
And then another one is, don't panic, but
Yeah.
do that with your legs. Tignan mo, he's not
Treading.
even using
Yeah,
his
that's right tread. It's a proper
arms,
treading.
diba? Ang tawag doon ay scissor kicks yata, I believe.
Yeah.
Scissor kicks.
Oo.
That's when you're stagnant like that, you're treading water.
Or you can even do a dolphin kick like this one.
Pwede.
Or the other one is like, parang like a frog kick. Yung parang
Yeah.
ginagamit sa breaststroke. Yan.
But the
So,
secret of it,
Okay.
for you to float, is of course you have to reserve the hangin or the air inside
Yun.
you.
Kaya wag magpanic,
Exactly.
no, sir? Oo.
The panic will exhaust you more.
Yes.
And the more you're exhausted, wala ka ng energy.
At wala ka ng hangin
Exactly.
left in your baga.
Yun ang pinakamahirap sa lahat. If you
Doon ka
run
na-
out of air, magiging ano ka na eh. Kumbaga ba, mas magiging mabigat ka. Okay, so dense ang body mo, and then once you're panicking, mas nagiging heavy ang body ng tao.
Yeah.
The muscle tends to be denser, and hindi siya nagiging,
At saka pag wala ka ng hininga, you have no choice but to inhale whatever you can. And that's when the water enters
Yeah,
your
yeah. That's
trachea and all the way to the lungs. Ano
Yes.
po yung starfish position technique?
A starfish position, it's like, first is you need to float yourself by, tilting back your head. Okay, so dapat yung tenga mo is naka-submerge into the water, but not with your
Your
nose
face.
and of course your chin. And then relax yourself by opening your extremities, your hands, and then same with your legs.
So
Yeah.
pwede po ito kahit nasa ilalim ka ng, kahit you're underwater,
As
submerged.
long as you have the reserved oxygen
Air.
Oo.
or air in your
Kaya pa
body,
yan.
magfo-float ka talaga eventually.
Actually, this is one of the first things they teach you. Even when bata pa lang ako,
Oo, dapat.
this is one of the first things they taught me. Because the most important part is you keep your face above the water. But not only that, you really have to pump your stomach up.
Yeah.
Because that's how it will give you buoyancy to lift up.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
At ano naman po, kasi how long, Sir June, does it take before somebody like expires? Halimbawa, kapag sila ay nalunod.
If there's like 4 to 5 minutes of no oxygen inside your body, nai-irritate na ang iyong heart because there's no supply of oxygen. So as we go longer pa, sabi ko nga, like for example, 10 minutes of not giving back the oxygen to the victim, well, nahihirapan na tayo because the brain starts to deteriorate. Kasi yung damage ng cells is irreversible na.
Oh, wow.
So
Kaya
that's very hard.
napaka-importante pong malaman natin kung ano ang agarang aksyon na dapat nating gawin. Kaya, Sir June, take it away.
Yes. Okay. So, once na ang patient natin is already on the shore, or yung pinakamalapit na surface na kumbaga very firm, so, can I use the...
Yes,
the-
yes, Sir June, please.
So, assuming that andito na ang ating patient, no? So, we really have to check if, the patient is not breathing or not, no pulse at all. Okay?
Wala na pong pulso yung ganyan.
Yes. Depende kasi yan sa number of hours or minutes na nakasubmerge yung patient natin.
Okay.
So, we really have to check it first, no? Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay?
Okay.
If the patient is not moving,
Responding, okay.
it's not moving, immediately activate the EMS or the emergency medical services. Na kung
Okay.
saan may mga equipment sila na makakatulong sa ating victim, no? If the patient has no pulse and not breathing anymore, in drowning kasi immediately we have to provide air.
Yes.
Kasi the patient is deprived of oxygen.
Yes.
Bago siya nag-cardiac arrest, nag-pulmonary arrest muna siya. So we have to return back the oxygen by providing 2 initial breaths.
Okay.
Providing 2 initial breaths. Okay, that is according to the American Heart Association. So you have to tilt the head of the patient, head tilt, chin lift, and then close the nose
Yeah.
and provide it. 1, 2. And do not delay to provide the CPR at once.
Okay.
So you have to locate for the center of the chest. Okay. Interlace your fingers and then compress it with the 90-degree angle to
Okay.
the patient, straight elbow, and then compress the chest roughly around 2 to 2.4 inches. And the compression of 100 to 120 compressions per minute.
Oh, paano
So
yun,
that's
sir?
equivalent
Example.
to 2 compressions, 5, 6, 7, 8, 30, assuming natapos natin ang 30. So kung i-fractionalize mo siya, it's 2 compressions in 1 second.
2 compressions, 1 second.
Yes, because we
Medyo
only have
mabilis
60
pala.
seconds in 1 minute.
Oo.
So that's
Yes.
why. And then after
tama.
the 30 compressions, okay, then another 2 ventilations. That is 1, 2. In giving rescue breaths, we have to pinch, then blow, and then release. Para all the hangin that we have been giving to the victim is makuha talaga niya.
Okay.
Or else, pag hindi mo pinch yung nose, lalabas lang din yan through his nose. So, sayang naman din yung
So
effort
yung
natin.
compressions po na 2 per second, how many minutes?
No, I mean, initially, magbigay muna tayo ng 2 rescue breathing. And then, doon tayo ngayon mag-start ng cycle na 30 is to 2. 30 compressions,
Okay.
and then 2 ventilations. We have to repeat that on a 5 cycle
30
basis.
compressions and then 2
2 ventilations.
Got
And
it.
then 5, then,
5 rounds nun.
yes, 5 cycles of it.
Okay.
And then after that, we have
And
to
then
check again the
observe muna.
patient.
Oo.
Yes. So kung unsuccessful, another cycle. Another 5 cycles.
Okay.
And you know, Mama P, it's really interesting because a tip that I learned in school when I'm learning about compressions, because there needs to be a rhythm talaga when you're doing it. The way that they taught us was to compress to the beat of Staying Alive
Well-
by BG.
Actually, the tempo, maraming songs eh.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs.
Like ngayon, nagagamit
Yeah.
namin yung Baby Shark.
Yeah, Baby Shark. Tut, tut, tut,
Exactly.
tut,
And the
Baby
other
Shark,
one is
tut.
yung Hawak Ko Ang Beat.
Hawak mo ang beat, dun beat.
Do we have music?
Sample with hawak ko ang beat.
Yes. You could see the tempo.
Baka biglang magaganon yung mga ano.
The tempo is, fitted to the 100 to 120 compressions per minute.
Oh, okay.
So it's a good information.
Oo.
So it's not only staying alive,
Yeah.
and not only the baby shark, but there are
There are
lots.
lots.
Aba,
There are lots.
sumasabay pa sa uso.
Yes. Actually, just had with the fire brigade the other day.
Yun ginamit nila.
Yun ang ginamit
Hawak mo ang
namin.
beat.
And
Halimbawa, paano ba na, sir? Hawak mo ang beat.
Hawak mo ang beat.
wow,
Okay.
di ba? Nakabihan na tayo acoustic.
Yeah. Staying alive.
Ayun!
Staying alive. Yeah.
Ganon.
But if we're gonna check for the tempo, they're just the same.
Yes, they're the same tempo.
Wow, okay. Kaya Sir Jun, maraming salamat po for all these
You're always
helpful
welcome,
tips.
Ma'am Pia.
Sana po ay
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
makasalba ito ng buhay, 'di ba? Sa mga nanonood ngayong umaga. Ano naman po ang mga final words of advice sa mga mag-outing pa, magsi-swimming, magbe-beach?
Well, of course, no. Ang parents, they have a big responsibility to their kids. Dapat yung close supervision is always there, okay? And also for those people na magpupunta sa mga places like mga resorts, you really have to know the location, no? The depth of the pool, the depth of the fresh water or the open water na lalangoyan nyo. Dapat yan, alam din nyo, no? Baka mamaya tumatalon kayo sa isang body of water na hindi nyo alam ang depth, no? And also really have to check also for the weather. Kasi sometimes yung mga open water na yan,
Yes.
suddenly nagkakaroon ng pagtaas ng tubig. So the current can also, a factor that might trigger the emergency.
Oo, tama.
And also, we really have to, read the safety guidelines in each of these resorts. Kasi naka-label naman yan eh. Di ba?
Tsaka minsan wala silang lifeguard sa mga resorts.
The lifeguard, plays an important role, especially in saving the life.
Ay nako, ang dami papasave sa'yo, Jazz. Baka mag-pretend lang yung nalulunod pero hindi. Kaya maraming salamat, Sir Jun. For any other safety concerns, please give your contact details.
Yeah, you can follow me in my Instagram account. That's at MedicJune. June spells Jhune. And then dun sa aking Facebook, it's June Tolentino Jr. Tactical 4.
Yay.
Thank you.
Maraming
Thank
salamat
you.
muli, Sir Jun. At thank you rin kay Jazz.
Thank you, Mama
Thank you,
P.
Ma'am Jazz.
Sapat na kaalaman po at pag-iingat ang kailangan natin sa anumang sitwasyon. Katulad po ng pagkalunod para hindi po tayo tulurang malunod sa problema at tangayin ng kapahamakan.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.